Let's talk about one of the best feelings in the world, the bond we have with our dogs. But what's really going on in their heads when they're staring at us with those big, soulful eyes? Is it real love, or are they just hoping for a snack? Well, today we're going to look at the science and find out for sure. Come on, admit it. We've all had that little flicker of doubt, right? You walk in the door and your dog is just vibrating with excitement. But is that pure, unfiltered joy for you or for the dinner you're about to put in their bowl? It feels a little cynical to ask, but it's a real question. And believe it or not, science now has a real answer. Okay, so let's tackle this head on. For the longest time, people talked about covered love. The idea that a dog's affection is purely transactional. They love the one who feeds them. But is that really the whole story? We're going to see if that old assumption holds up. And you can't really blame people for thinking that. Dogs are super motivated by food. It's how we train them, how we reward them. So it was a pretty logical assumption to make, even if it was kind of disappointing. This is where things get really, really cool. Instead of just guessing based on how a dog acts, scientists figured out a way to actually peek inside a dog's mind while it was wide awake. This gave us a front row seat to what they're actually thinking and feeling. So how'd they do it? Well, the hero of our story is the MRI machine. In a pretty amazing feat of training, researchers taught dogs to just lie down and chill out inside a noisy MRI scanner. This let them watch a dog's brain activity in real time. Seriously, this was a total game changer for understanding our best friends. All right, science-y term alert, ventral caudate nucleus. But don't worry, it's actually super simple. Just think of it as the reward center, or the happy spot in the brain. For us, for dogs, for pretty much all mammals, this is the little area that lights up when we're anticipating something awesome. And this leads us to the ultimate test, the million-dollar question. Scientists set up this brilliant experiment to finally settle the debate. What makes a dog's brain happier, a delicious treat, or some good old-fashioned praise from their favorite human? So picture this. These awesome dogs are in the scanner, and they're shown different signals. One signal meant, hey, you're about to get a piece of hot dog. The other one meant, get ready for your owner to tell you what a good boy you are. And the results were, wow, just wow. For most of the dogs they studied, that happy spot in their brain lit up just as much for praise as it did for food. And for some of them, as you can see right here, the praise actually triggered an even bigger happy reaction than the hot dog. So what's the big takeaway here? It means your dog doesn't see you as just a walking vending machine. Your attention, your voice, just you being there. That is a primary, genuine reward. It's a source of actual, measurable happiness in their brain. Well, hold on, because the evidence doesn't stop with a simple praise versus food test. Things get even more interesting when we bring in a dog's most amazing superpowers, their senses of smell and hearing. If you really want to know what a dog cares about, you follow its nose, right? Their sense of smell is just off the charts. So scientists did exactly that. They presented dogs with different smells to see which one would get that reward center buzzing. And the results were just incredible. They gave them the scent of another dog they knew, a strange dog, a strange person, and their own owner. And look at this chart. The only scent that made their reward center light up like a Christmas tree was their owner's. It wasn't even close. Think about what that means. To your dog, you have a unique smell that basically screams happiness. Your scent isn't just a scent. It's a powerful signal to their brain that means safety, trust, and that something good is about to happen. And hey, it's the same thing with your voice. Other studies have shown that a dog's brain has a much stronger, faster emotional reaction when they hear your happy voice compared to a stranger's. It's like they're not just hearing you, they're literally feeling your happiness along with you. Okay, so your praise is a reward. Your scent is a reward. Your voice is a reward. That's already amazing. But this last piece of evidence, well, it takes this whole thing to a much deeper, more emotional level. The final piece of this incredible puzzle comes from a dog's sense of sight. What is actually going on in their brain when they just look at your face? The answer here is probably the most powerful discovery of them all. Get ready for this, because this is beautiful. When a dog sees their human's face, the parts of their brain that light up are strikingly similar to the parts of a human toddler's brain that light up when they see their mom or dad. Let that just sink in for a second. This isn't just about friendship or being pack mates. The science is showing us that the wiring in their brain mirrors the deep neurological attachment between a parent and a child. In a very real biological way, your dog sees you as family. So, let's put it all together. What's the final verdict from science? Well, a dog's love for you isn't just some habit they learned, and it's definitely not just about the food. It's a profound biological dependence. Their brains are literally wired to love you. So, remember that cynical question we started with? Science has given us a loud and clear answer. You are not, I repeat, not just a walking treat dispenser to your dog. In fact, it's the complete opposite. The treats are just a bonus. You are their grand prize. Your presence, your affection, your existence in their life, that is the ultimate reward. You are their feeling of home. You are their source of pure joy. All of the science, from brain scans to scent tests to what they see when they look at you, it all points to one undeniable truth. You are the center of their universe. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. The next time you walk in that door and your dog just loses their mind with happiness, remember what's actually happening in their head. It's not a performance. It's not about dinner. It's their brain's reward center firing on all cylinders, simply because the most important person in their entire world just came home.